are back again with another special guest. Now, let me tell y'all something. If y'all trying to tuck that tummy, if y'all trying to tone them thighs up, if y'all trying to like lose some weight or just, get healthier overall, this is the guy for you. We have the online body transformation coach himself, the one, the only Dante the Body. What's going on, my boy? How you feeling? How you feeling?
All right, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Can't complain. Just, enjoying this fall weather. Cooling down a little bit. So what's going on with you? Did you work out this morning, man?
I did not work.
You didn't?
It's early.
It's early.
I rolled out of bed and I came to pull up on my boy, and
We're here. So tell me about your background, man. How did you get into the athletic coaching training field?
So I ran track my entire life.
Okay. What events are you doing?
400 hurdles.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
So I started at 8 years old.
Okay.
I ended up going to college, and after college, I just went through like a weird part of like a awkward stage in my life where it's okay, I'm not running track no more. I don't have a schedule no more.
Right.
So I put my own stuff on a schedule. That's when social media started becoming
Right.
social media.
Okay.
I would post every day instead of going to practice every day.
Okay.
And now we here.
You're here. You worked out for you. It worked out for you.
We here.
Yeah. So when you first started, did you foresee yourself just blowing up and becoming as massive as you become?
So originally, I didn't. I knew I wanted to. All right. So even when I was running track, I knew I wanted to be somebody.
Somebody, right?
I knew I wanted to be somebody. But then
You definitely are somebody.
After a while, I was like, all right, I don't think I want to run track no more.
Okay.
I was like, okay, well, how the hell am I going to be somebody if I don't run track?
So did you just lose passion for it, or were you kind of tired of it? Did you have injuries, that kind of thing?
So I stopped, no injuries.
Okay,
but
thank God.
I stopped running track because I transferred a lot.
Okay, right.
So I went to, originally out of high school, I went to University of Houston to run.
Okay.
Then I transferred to University of Missouri to run.
Okay.
And then I ended up at Southern.
Okay.
I was running. So when I got to Southern, it was a whole big thing with the NCAA clearinghouse. You're a junior and you only have this many credits,
Right,
you need this many credits, and be eligible to run.
Yeah.
So long story short, I ended up switching my major. At the time, I was nursing, I think. I don't want to be nursing. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna switch my major, but I wanted to switch it to something that I wanted to switch to. So I ended up switching it to speech pathology.
Okay. Yeah. I've heard of it. I don't know exactly what it is, but I heard of it.
So speech pathology is pretty much like if you have a stroke and you forget and you might
Start slurring your words and
yeah,
stuff.
or if you get in a car accident, you start slurring your words. Or like little kids when we were in elementary, you can see like 3 kids get pulled out of class for like speech problems.
Right.
They do stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I ended up changing my major to that, and long story short, they was like, oh, you changed your major to that, you're still not eligible to run. We need you to, they wanted me to go to school for,
Something.
what was it? Therapeutic rec. So when I heard therapeutic rec, I thought of something like PE coach. And I was like, hell no. I can't, I'm already like paying for school right now. I'm like, I'm not going to school. When I finish, I'm not going to be therapeutic rec.
Okay.
But I wasn't eligible, so that's when
You just like,
I was like, it's over with.
it's over with. So you kind of just took your destiny in your own hands at that point.
Yeah.
Okay. So what were your, when you were transitioning into this part of your life, what were some of your inspirations, fitness inspirations? Were you more like Billy Blank's, Richard Simmons inspirations, or was it more like Arnold Schwarzenegger bodybuilding type of?
So it's funny you asked that because I did a lot of research when it came to fitness. I had been doing it I had been posting my workouts for about maybe a year or two before it clicked. Okay, people are looking at your workouts. I get DMs. Hey, can I train with you? How much you charge for training? I'm like, I am not a trainer. To this day, I have never trained.
What?
Personal train anyone.
Okay.
Everything has been like 100% online. But when I started doing my research on
Simple.
And people like Billy Blanks, people like Richard Simmons, people like Sean T will pull up.
Right.
And I kind of like looked at the way they did theirs, and I made it mine.
Yeah.
So,
So that's what
I say it's pretty much everybody.
You
Like,
just
I looked at the fitness culture and what
Mm-hmm.
they had to offer, and then I was like, okay, we haven't had anyone since. Well, I feel like it was Richard Simmons. All of them had their own.
They had their time.
So it was a Richard Simmons era, then it was a Billy Blanks era, and then it was a Sean T era.
Right.
But like after that,
It's just wide open.
so I was like, why not me?
Why not you? Exactly. That's the way you
Why
got to.
not
That's the way you got to
me?
think. That's the way you got to think right there. So, you mentioned the fitness community. What is the fitness community like? Is it cutthroat? Are you guys really collaborative? Do you talk with other trainers? Do y'all kind of work together? That face says it all. That face says it all.
All right, so the fitness community, as overall, I feel like the fitness community it can be a healthy space when you find out where you are.
Right.
But when I started fitness, or I'll say Fitness Atlanta, I came in trying to be the collaborative guy. I don't care how many followers you have.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Let's collab.
Yeah.
Let's make some content.
Exactly.
And let's work like that. But as I got more into the business of it, I started to understand why people might not collab, or does this make sense, or I still I get it, I understand it, but I'm the only child too, so I'm really I look at everybody like I don't look at people as competition. I look at people as
collaborate.
Let's do something.
Yeah.
Let's work.
It makes sense.
But most people or the people who I have encountered with or worked with out here in Atlanta, it's a very competitive. I'll say it's a very competitive.
Right.
So it's a competitive industry. So it's kind of hard to collaborate
When they look at you as competition.
and it's a really copycat industry
Oh,
too.
okay, yeah.
So it's like I'll go work with somebody. For example, I just did. So every month we do online fitness challenges. We have a 10-day challenge every month.
Okay.
We have about 300-400 people each challenge. They pay about $15 to $14.99 to join the challenges.
Y'all join that challenge.
And we give them the best body transformation, a $250 or a cash prize.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
Our highest cash prize has been like $750. We did $750 for New Year's. Then it was like $500. It was like okay, $250.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
$250.
250 is good.
So we'll give the best body transformation $250, and we've been doing that since January, and it's October now.
Man, yeah.
So about for the past 10 months, and I would bring people on, like with
Other trainers, you mean?
like other trainers, because I was tired of doing it by myself.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Every day.
Yeah.
Like I had to be interactive in
Yeah.
the group chat, and building the team was like a big part of how I'm able to do the challenges now by myself versus having to bring these people on.
Gotcha.
But when I would bring people on, they would literally do it one time, and then they're gonna do it. They say, "I get it."
Right.
But it's like, damn.
Like, come on, man, we supposed to be.
And the promo look the same.
Right.
Man.
Everything.
Everything just looks super identical.
So they just running off with the sauce, man.
They're running off with the sauce. I don't give them too much.
Right, yeah, give
I give them just enough to make them feel like they know what they got.
Right. Often imitated, never duplicated.
Never duplicated, but
So you mentioned the business side of it. Like, we see you working out. We see you doing these challenges and these routines. But of course, there's a lot of other work that goes into it that we don't see.
Right.
It's evident because of the following that you've amassed, and you're just very consistent. So what does the business side look like? Do you have a team? Do you have like an accountant, somebody looking at different workouts, doing research, that kind of thing?
So, thank God, our brand has kind of moved quicker than
Expected.
normal. Like,
Right.
well, didn't expect it, but like I had to figure out. I didn't know what a team was last year
Right.
this time.
Right.
So, but I did know I wanted a fitness business.
Yeah.
So when it comes to a team, like I'm still learning. Like to this day, I'm still learning what I need and who I need and what positions and what is the name of this position that
Right,
this person
right.
is doing. So we're gonna talk about the challenges. So with the challenges, it was hard for me to promote when I was getting flyers made. Things as simple as getting this flyer made,
Yeah.
talking to the website guy to put this on there so that when I post it, they have somewhere to go register. So it was just little things, and even meal plans. So I collab with her on the meal plans.
And who is she?
That is Meals by Chef Jess.
Meals by Chef Jess.
Y'all can't see her right
She
now.
not-
She's the best goddamn chef in the A. If you're looking for meal prep, hit her up on Instagram or millsbyjess.com. millsbyjess.dantethebody.com.
Okay, there we go.
So I started collabing with her on the meals. So now we have a project manager.
Okay.
I'm still learning
All right.
things.
Okay.
So like a project manager. Thank you, Precious. So we got we have a young lady named Precious. She doesn't even live in Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
And I've learned that in business too. It's easier to work with people who aren't in the rat race with you. So I got people, and and we do online. So everything's online. So Chef Jess will give me the meal plan. I will give the meal plan to Precious. She'll get this meal plan made. She knows my designer. So we have a project manager. The project manager will talk to Chef Jess when it comes to the meals. She'll talk to me when, hey, this person's having a problem. She's customer service.
She does.
When it's time to put something on the website, she's talking to the website guy. I don't have to do anything.
Right.
So now
You can just focus on what you.
focus on promotion because it was like even now I'm like literally right now we're in a weird space where I feel like I haven't been posting as much because I'm also Capricorn energy. So I be feeling like I have to do everything. Like, I don't trust nobody with nothing, and I'm learning that I have to.
Yeah, you gotta let go.
I gotta. That's for you. If you
Yeah.
fuck up, I watch a lot of Gary Vee. Do you know?
Yep.
I watch
Gary
a lot
Vee.
of
Shout out to
Gary
him.
Vee. Gary Vee says, "Hire fast, fire faster."
Okay. All
And
right.
I have been biting on that for the past 3 months, and I feel like we're able to.
To keep expanding, keep moving up.
Produce.
Right. So that's dope. That's dope, man. That shows that you are really serious about what you're doing.
sure.
For you to, just collaborate and just look for people to fill positions and do what you need to do
For sure.
so that you can focus on what you have to focus on. Because it's hard to just spread out. You can't spread yourself too thin. So that's dope, man. That's dope. And I know about the Capricorn energy. My mom's a Capricorn.
Capricorn energy. What are you?
Pisces.
Okay.
Pisces. Yeah,
I like Pisces.
We be getting hated on, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, hate on.
My son is a Pisces.
I've heard.
Not my son as in kid. My rising.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yes.
Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio.
Okay. Well, you in the family
So
then.
I get y'all.
Yeah.
We on the same page.
So you mentioned your meals. You mentioned meals and meal prepping and things like that, diet plans. So what does your diet look like? Are you a stickler with it? You counting your calories, your macros, and
So
you doing all of that?
I don't count macros. I genuinely don't even know what the fuck macros. Like
You gonna tell me? Come on, bro. You gonna tell me you don't know?
I don't even believe. Like I feel like macros is like an Instagram term. I mean, it's a real thing,
Right,
but
yeah.
nobody is writing down. I ate a piece of salmon. This is 5 macros. You know, like nobody's doing that. Like nobody has that much time to do that. So when it comes to like my eating or my everyday eating, I am really big on portion.
Okay. Yeah, just
So-
portion control.
So and for breakfast, I eat eggs. I try not to have a bready breakfast
Right.
because I like the shreddy look.
Yeah.
Follow me on Instagram at Dante the Body for the shreddy look. But I like the shreddy look. So when it comes to my diet for breakfast, I like an eggy breakfast. I like to eat high in protein. So I like eggs, salmon. I don't eat much chicken. If I do, it's hot wings, but that'll be my
Your cheat meal.
cheat meal.
Right.
But I don't even look at it as a cheat meal because
Yeah.
I just had eggs and salmon for lunch. So I can go eat some hot wings for fries.
Okay.
And it's
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So you're not too strict with it.
I'm not too strict on my diet, but
You don't overindulge.
I don't eat bad.
Right. So you don't do milkshakes, ice cream.
I don't do milkshake. I don't do ice cream.
Cookies.
I don't do too much dairy. If I do cheese, it might be on a turkey sandwich.
Right.
But I'm not no milk. Whenever I take protein, I take like protein scoops before and after my workout. It's vegan protein.
Okay.
Not vegan, but it doesn't
Right.
have dairy in it, so I try not to put too much.
Gotcha. So do you like intermittent fasting? Are you familiar with that? Do you do any of that? No.
I don't do any intermittent.
Wow.
I feel like
I don't believe you, man.
I'm telling you, like I feel like people should focus more on when it comes to how they eat. I think people should focus more on what are you consuming. So I stopped eating bacon.
Okay, because too much fat.
In 2016, maybe 2017. I used to love bacon with my breakfast. I used to couldn't eat a burger without bacon.
Right.
Like, that was just my thing.
Yeah, bacon is good.
When I started Googling, what does bacon do to your body? It literally, Google tells you.
Nigga, you gonna die.
Let's Google it.
Let's Google it.
I'm telling when I started Googling, it tells you, oh, you're going to have cancer.
Damn.
Your arteries are clogged.
Why Google hating like that?
Let me see. What does pork do to your body? Pork is a rich source of certain vitamins and minerals in your body needs to function, like iron and iron. What's the disadvantages? Eating pork products, which are loaded with artery clogging cholesterol and saturated fat, is a good way to increase your waistline and increase your chances to developing deadly diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, arthritis. I don't know what this other O word is. Something. Alzheimer's, asthma, and impotence. Like when I read that, I can't eat pork.
You just couldn't do it.
I don't eat pork.
Okay.
I eat minimal beef, so we cook burgers with a lot of turkey meat.
Burgers, yeah.
And I like putting like oatmeal in it. If y'all wanna, that's one of Chef Jess's
secrets.
If you put some oatmeal in your turkey meat, it tastes just like beef. Like has like a flavor to it versus just eating some turkey meat, and it's a good high source of protein.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely.
So when I stopped eating things like beef and pork and minimal dairy, like I started to see my body because I'm a really skinny guy naturally. Like when I don't work out, when I don't
high
eat,
metabolism.
I'm very. I don't
slim.
gain weight, I lose weight.
Right.
So when I start eating right and I work out, I look more full and I look like Dante the motherfucker.
Yeah, Dante the motherfucking body.
So that's my diet.
That's your diet, your secrets there.
Vibes.
Okay. So when I look at what you do, I of course I feel like you're a trainer. Of course I feel like you're a coach. But it's also more of like what I would call like a performance aspect to it. Like, I kind of look at you as a performer also.
For sure.
Because you're making it fun, you're doing choreography, you're putting on costumes, you're doing stuff like that. So how did you, what put you in that mindset of just making it entertaining and performative?
So like I said earlier, like I did a lot of research on the fitness industry before I like really threw myself in it. I would look at people like Richard Simmons. I love Richard Simmons. I've actually reached out to Richard Simmons.
Oh yeah?
He ain't hit me back yet.
Man, hit my boy back, Richard Simmons. You ain't doing nothing.
I reached out to Billy Blanks because I was like, wait, like this is kind of cool. I've never really seen it like this. I see a lot of people doing the same type of fitness on the internet. Then I would look out at Sean T. Shout out to Sean T. He hit me back.
Hey.
That's my boy. So everything is Sean T right now.
Okay.
But so I did a lot of research on the fitness industry, and I would look at what we had 20, 30 years ago versus what we have now. We don't have any fitness
people
I think that a lot of trainers, especially like a lot of people are like Instagram trainers now. Like you get your clients through the internet, or not even just Instagram, TikTok, YouTube,
Whatever, yeah.
But a lot of people are on the internet. But a lot of people, I would watch certain people's content, stuff like macros. You'll be sitting here talking to me about macros on Instagram, and somebody who does not know what the hell a macro is, somebody who has never worked out before, you're speaking a different language.
Right.
So I've learned to, and I learned that through Sean T, Billy Blanks, Richard Simmons. They talk to their audience as if they don't know.
Shit.
They have never worked out before.
Got you. So they dumb it down a
So
little bit.
when we're squatting, I'll say, ask the grass, ask the grass. I'm not going to say, do this squat at a 30-degree angle. Because nobody knows what I'm talking about.
Right.
But if I say ask the grass, you're like, oh, my ass needs to be down there.
Get down there.
We kick it, it's not, oh, kick this leg up and squeeze your ass.
Right, yeah.
Kick that motherfucking down.
Right.
So I just feel like that is what, that's the community I built, and people latch on to it because, like I said, people don't like to work out.
Right.
People work out because they have to, maybe they have health issues, and
right.
or they just are trying to figure it out. So I've created a space where people can come and they can work out with me, whether it's in person. We have free classes every week, Hip Hop Anatomy if you're in Atlanta. We have YouTube. We post the videos of the full video on YouTube each week. Dante the Body Fit on YouTube. And so we just created a space that we have people who have never. I want people who have never liked to work out, when they come to me,
They start to love it.
I'll come back next week, even if it's just once a week.
Right. Gotcha. So you just kind of like, that's a secret to business, meeting people where they are. So it's not only meeting them where they already are, like social media, Instagram, but also meeting them where they are in experience. So they might not have the experience. So you dumb the experience down, like no 30-degree angles, get that ass in the grass.
Just ask the grass. Just get that. Don't stop moving.
Right. Gotcha. So I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. I gotta ask you this, man.
Let's go.
So a young lady DMs you, and she says, "Man, Dante, I've been working out. It ain't really working out. I see how you doing. I see you getting results, but I'm thinking about just getting this BBL." What do you tell people who are thinking about getting a BBL over working out? What do you think about those?
Okay, so with BBL, I feel like I was raised by a single mother, so I'm very do what you want to your body vibes. But I also believe that, like we said, you got to meet people where they're at. Some people want a quick fix. So a BBL, if you got it, is the quick fix. Right. But regardless, if you have a BBL or not, you have to maintain this BBL.
So it's more that goes into it.
So my if somebody hit me up on that type of conversation, it would be, all right, are you trying to get this BBL for the quick fix? Or do you just want to look good? Because whether you look good or if you're a natural, I feel like it takes longer for natural, and people we're in 2023 almost. Yeah. So people,
it's the future.
It's like, I can go get it tomorrow. Why would I work 6 months for it? Right. So depending on what their
timeline
end goal is if you want to look good tomorrow because for other people, or do you need to be on TV? Right. So I feel I feel like it's personal preference. Okay. But I do believe that a lot of people think that when they get a BBL, the quick fix is done. Right. And they have to maintain this coat. Right. So regardless, we have people in our classes with BBLs. We have people that are natural. Some people are skinny. Some people are big. Yeah. So I just feel like that's why we created this space where it's like our audience is very diverse. Okay. Yeah. So the BBL is cool, I guess, but you still gotta put that work in.
You still gotta put that work in no matter what.
So if it's not production based, just work for it.
Got you. Work for it. Yeah, I heard that. Work for it.
Work for it.
So, not only are women getting surgeries to enhance their bodies,
I've been seeing the guys.
men are doing it too.
I've been seeing it too.
Men are getting liposuction. What is the male BBL called? MBL? Something? I don't know.
I'm not sure, but I've seen the abs.
Yeah, the fake abs. Man, what do you think about that?
Like I said, like,
Do what you
some people, a lot of people's jobs nowadays are their image because of the internet. So I get, hey, if I don't got it and I can pay for it, pay for it. Do your big one.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I don't know much about the man transformations, but I'm assuming that they would still have to work out too to
most likely
maintain
it. Yeah.
Because them abs can flop just like them BBLs flop.
Yeah.
After a few months with not doing nothing. So I think a lot of people in our generation get BBLs because most people are lazy or the whatever. I don't know what the man BBL is called, but I think most of us do it because we're lazy. And it just ties back into making it fun, making it an experience. Like when we do our classes, we call it Club Hip Hop Anatomy.
Right.
It's real ghetto. We cuss a little bit. Or a lot of it.
Yeah, be real.
We're gonna chant it out. So we're just trying to create an experience so people, if you do go get a BBL, if you do go get your fake abs, you can maintain what you got going on with us because we're gonna swag it out every single time.
For sure. So you mentioned about people being lazy. What is you're obviously very disciplined. So what is your mentality behind what you do? I know you have to work a lot of hours. You know, I'm sure these routines are not always easy to just come up with. So how did you get that kind of mental fortitude and just that mentality of just work, just get it done. How important is that to what you're doing?
So I am a firm believer in if I don't, who will?
Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
When it came to discipline, in this business, my first step for discipline was posting every day on social media. So that was my first. It wasn't even like working out every day, eating every day. It was you have to post every day, at least one time a day. After I started posting one time a day, when I started fitness, I think I had a following. So I might have had like 30, 40K before I started like posting workouts on Instagram.
That's a lot.
So then I started posting every day my workouts. I'll be like, oh, I'm going to the gym. I'll tell Jess to come. Look, we're going to get this quick video after the workout content. So I'll make some content. And from there, it just started to become a part of my everyday routine. Right. So the first week or two, she was like, I'm sick of recording. I don't feel like it. I'm like, get your ass
right.
We gotta post every day.
Right, got to.
Because I would watch a lot of videos on YouTube on how to grow my Instagram or how to become a fitness instructor. And
that's the first thing they're gonna tell you.
Everything is post every day. Get an audience. So I knew that was the only way that people were gonna notice me, or that I was gonna be able to create a community. So I posted every day for the past. I started 2020.
Wow, you
So
posted
I started
every day.
like 2020. So for about a year, I started maybe. I'm trying to think when in 2020. I'm trying to get y'all the exact date. Like August, October. Like October 2020, I started posting every day. From October 2020 to October 2021, I might have had like 30, 40, 50K. But in that year of posting every day, sometimes 2 and 3 a day, it went to like 160.
Dang. So you got results.
Now we're in October 2022. I'm at like 206. And when TikTok came around during COVID, like 2020, I started taking everything from Instagram and just posting everything on TikTok. And now TikTok is, I think, my biggest following. I have 334K on TikTok. So TikTok is a really easy way for brand awareness. Like I feel like it was the easiest out of like Instagram and posting every day.
Oh, really?
Like I think
People say that. People say TikTok is
you
easy.
can overnight.
Wow.
One video.
Damn. Okay.
It was one video.
One video that just.
One video that did it.
Damn.
So it's just like post every day. Some videos get 200 likes, and that's why a lot of people get discouraged because it's like you're posting every day. I'm only getting 5 likes.
Right.
It's like,
right.
But I'm telling y'all, if y'all just stay with it.
Stay with it. It's gonna
get
some results.
And then from that, so that's the self-discipline of it. Just post. My self-discipline started with posting every day. Then from there, it started getting motivated because then I had people reaching out to me with bigger followings. Hey, your workouts look fun. I'm trying to get into fitness. Let's work out. So from that, I learned, and these people would be like YouTubers, artists. So a lot of my collabs that I do now aren't with fitness people. I'd rather collab. Well, for me, it's easier for me to collab with a YouTuber, a lifestyle YouTuber, and get some content in, versus me collabing with another fitness person. Because now when we collab, it needs to be genuine.
Yeah.
What am I getting out of it?
Right.
But when I'm collabing with people that aren't in my niche, and we're still getting this lit content, we're not in the same lane, so we're not in competition at all.
Yeah, crossing audiences.
We're crossing audiences.
That's dope.
And regardless if you're in the same niche or not, I feel like you're crossing audiences. But I do believe jealousy is a natural emotion, and it's hard. It's really hard to collaborate with people that's in your niche.
Gotcha. So one of your YouTube videos has 1.7 million views.
We outside.
Y'all outside. Y'all out there. Y'all out the country, but y'all out there.
We outside.
So, excuse me. So how does it feel to kind of have that validation and know that people are actually tuned into what you're doing? Because going viral like that, man, I know that doesn't happen every day. So how does that feel on the inside to you?
So YouTube is one of the, I guess, harder platforms to like really break through. Well, I believe it's not like impossible to break through YouTube.
It just take more work.
But yeah, it takes more posting. And when it comes to more posting, YouTube, you have to edit more than you do on Instagram and TikTok. Like you're doing 30, 40, 50-minute videos versus. But when so we just started posting our class on YouTube. So the video with 1.7 mil is a kickboxing cardio class. And that's when I understood that, okay, these people that are watching me, they like kickboxing cardio.
Right.
And so that's what it was definitely a confidence booster, and it made me feel like, okay, you've been posting for over a year. And after a while, when it came to like posting every day, it was cool for your Instagram following to go up, TikTok following to go up, but Instagram and TikTok don't pay. Instagram pays, but they pay $200 for 2 million views.
Right.
YouTube, you get 2 million views, you got 10 million.
It's good money.
So it's like when we got on YouTube, it kind of it took me out of the Atlanta fitness rat race. I'm only saying Atlanta fitness because that's where I'm at, but I think it gave me it definitely gave us a new, I guess, viewpoint of how we're gonna do our fitness.
Okay, gotcha.
And so now instead of us promoting class every day on Instagram and TikTok, we were promoting, go watch this video on YouTube.
Okay, gotcha.
Instagram.
To kind of direct your audience to YouTube.
Right. Because it was getting, because at the end of the day, it gets discouraging putting out all this content. My content be fire. It's like, it's cool, but it gets old after a while. It's like, okay, we're posting every day. Y'all like this content. Okay, but what am I getting out of it? My class is free. I never have charged anybody to come do class with me because I think that's another thing. I think a lot of people in our community can't afford it. Or if they can afford it, they probably can afford it, but fitness is probably the last thing that they're going to pay for.
It's like a luxury.
It's a luxury. They're going to pay for a new pair of shoes before they pay for a trainer.
Right.
So I just wanted to create a space where people can come and get a free workout at least once a week.
Right.
And we were trying to figure out, okay, how can we monetize off this stuff? Instagram ain't it.
Yeah.
It's cool, but it ain't it. TikTok ain't it. I heard people getting paid on TikTok. I have never got a check from TikTok.
Dang, really?
But I be hearing people with 10,000 followers on TikTok getting checks.
What?
And I be like, where is it at?
Right.
I don't know. But when we got on YouTube and we started the video that got 1.7 mil, I was like, oh, this is an online fitness business.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't have to train nobody.
Right.
I look at class as a live audience. That's why I tell people sign up to be in our live audience because we're doing this it's beyond here.
Right.
Like it's beyond.
It's worldwide.
Because we have people in our comments from countries I've never heard of.
What?
Like it's just I was gonna throw something out, but it's just a lot of countries that I just genuinely never heard of, and most people that support us aren't even in Atlanta. Wow. So it's like, why would I charge the people that are here, that want to be here, that are in Atlanta? Why would I charge them? And I need y'all. Like y'all are part of the family, and I tell them before we start the videos every week. I say, if you get tired, keep moving, because there's somebody that's looking at you. Like we're on YouTube. Yeah. So it's somebody that's looking past me to see. I look like that girl back there.
Right, yeah.
Let me look at her this whole week.
Yeah.
And this might be a heavy set girl. Yeah. Then we got skinny girls who wants to work out. Right. It might be this skinny girl in the background. They're looking at that girl.
Right. Like, dang, she can do it.
So I'm like, whatever y'all do, we are doing this for it. It's beyond. We are working out for us, but I remind them every week that we're doing this for them.
It's a bigger picture.
So don't stop. Don't stop moving. If you stop moving, we starting over every single time.
God.
Every single time.
Oh, man. So for the upcoming fitness coaches and instructors that are looking at you, seeing what you're doing, what are your words of wisdom? What are the things that you would maybe tell your younger self if you were just starting out?
I would say be you, do you. I don't think it's a blueprint to success. Yeah. A lot of people ask me, I get DMs from people all the time, what am I supposed to do to be a trainer? And it's like, I can't tell you what to do because I've seen people do totally different things for me. Like you said, we have Billy Blanks, and we got Arnold. Right. That's like two different types, and they're both successful.
Right, yeah, super
in
successful.
The fitness industry. So when it comes to that, I think you should be yourself. So with my fitness, when I promote, you've seen Instagram. I do a lot of dancing. You don't really see fitness people dancing. Right. They're trying to tell you what to eat. They're trying to tell you how much weight, how many reps to do. Yeah. Like, and at the end of the day, you don't give a damn about how many reps to do. Like, and I think a lot of people when they start fitness, because I honestly kind of almost fell in that trap where I felt like I had to go train somebody to be successful. I have never trained. I trained a YouTuber. What's that boy name? Lil Kel. Y'all heard of Kel?
Lil Kel, sound familiar.
He's like a YouTube artist guy. He a young guy. So that I tried to train him, then he would not show up to.
Can't do that.
Be like, oh, I'm late. Jessica would give him free meal prep. We're trying to create this whole package for him. His friends would be eating the meals. Oh, you just fuck that food. And then one day, I'm like, okay, this is not for me.
Yeah.
Like,
that's a waste of your time.
I feel like I'm putting more out than I'm getting back. Right. So, but I learned that from me. I feel like if you want to be a fitness trainer, that might work for you.
Right.
So I wouldn't tell anybody not to do that. So if you're trying to pop your shit in this fitness industry, be yourself. If you don't like it, don't do it. I love to dance, so I dance. All of my promo for my class is dancing. People think that I have a dance class. It's really not a choreographed class. Even you can say
it looks like
it looks like it because we're counting every one. It's a unity. Like it's like one band, one sound. It's a whole army type vibe, but it's pretty much hit exercise. It's
Yeah,
a
right.
real
Yeah, hit
exercise.
workout. Right. Yeah.
But we make it look. I tell them every time, don't mess my video up. Make it look pretty.
Right.
Make it look pretty. So, add your swag. Don't steal nobody's shit.
Mm-hmm.
And do your big one.
So it's no blueprint. Y'all gotta just figure it. Y'all gotta figure it out.
Do your research for sure, but it's not one way
To do it. Right.
to do it.
Gotcha. So what's next for you, man? What kind of things can we look forward to?
So right
in the
now,
future?
I'm working on. Well, right now we're working on dropping our transitioning our challenges from like monthly challenges to weekly challenges.
Okay.
And these weekly challenges will be via YouTube versus you having to pay me $15
Right. Okay.
every month
Right.
for 10 days, and you'll get a video or you'll get a series of videos every week, and then it's kind of the same, and it's free.
Right.
So now I'm getting mine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that's dope.
So that's what we're
It's a
working on
win-win.
right now. I'm also about to start competing.
Body like.
So
Oh, okay.
I'm doing, physique competition. I'm doing the natural physique competition.
Okay.
I'm messing with my organs.
Right.
And yeah, that's pretty much what we're working on a tour. I don't want to talk too much about it right now because we don't have dates, but we're doing a hip hop anatomy tour. So if y'all are in the United States, because we stay in the States.
Stay in the state.
Y'all drop in the comments what we need to pull up.
Hey, drop in the comments. Leave a comment. Let us know.
Drop in the comments what we need to pull up because we come to a city near you. So we're working on the tour. So this is all, we're in the fourth quarter right now. Most people don't really do a lot of working out in the fourth
Right.
quarter.
Yeah. Too many holidays, man.
So as a business, we're working on producing from January to April. So we can put all that content out.
Right.
And then that's another thing. As a fitness business, you always got to be a season ahead.
Mm.
So you can't come out with this New Year's challenge in December.
Right. Yeah.
So we're working. We already have our New Year's challenge. We already have what we're gonna do for like that season. But now we're working on pushing that content out on YouTube each week versus each month. So that's the big project we're working on right now.
Okay.
And after we get that out, I'm gonna start competing, and I'm gonna share that journey on YouTube also.
Hey, man, can't wait. That's gonna be dope.
For sure.
That's gonna be dope. Well, listen, man, Dante the Body, I appreciate you coming and sitting down. You know, we have to do this again when those challenges come out. When that tour coming around, you come back and you talk to us, let us know what's going on. All right, all right, my boy, appreciate you.